Hey good people, it is Tashara from Politics and Fashion here today with a super fun video because we're going to talk about how it is you can remain stylish when the winter is giving North Pole. I'm talking about when the weather is giving tundra, Arctic chill. You look out your window and there may or may not be a polar bear outside, and that is what it feels like right now in the Northeast. We're actually preparing for a nor'easter and I'm over it. I want to send a strongly worded email to management, and I don't think it's going to change anything. But what we can change, however, is, the fashions. It is such a gloomy time of year until I think it's very easy to kind of lean into sweatpants, jogging pants, a hoodie girl, and not even think twice about pulling out your stunt pieces or the clothes that literally give you life in your closet. And so this video hopefully will give you some inspiration to do so. I have 5 or 6 examples of key pieces I think that are going to really help you to feel like you are still looking your best during the coldest time of year. So if that sounds good to you, y'all, please make sure you are following me over on Instagram for daily style and self-care inspiration. And let's get started. First up is a category, y'all, of something that I am wearing today, and I also have 2 pieces on my ballet rod, okay? And it is to go for either an embellished sweater or a sweater in a non-neutral color. Right now we are being marketed so many blacks, browns, navies, etc. It's just kind of like the color of winter, until even me as queen of neutrals need something else to kind of enliven my wardrobe. And so the first thing I'll talk about is what I have on today. It is this cutout, very thin mock neck sweater that I got from And Other Stories about 2 years ago. Still in really great condition. I just have washed it on the delicate cycle, laid it flat to dry, and it's probably one of the sweaters I have that I love the most in my closet because I love the fact that it has that little peak of skin that is showing there at the top of the chest. It's sexy but still demure, and I love the color. As you all know, baby blue has been a very on-trend popular color for quite some time, and I think it looks great with brown. The brown of your skin, the brown of your boots, the brown of a skirt, whatever it is that you might want to mix it with. Brown and baby blue, them two go together right there, okay? They are a bad bee collabo, as one might say. And so baby blue, I'm just wearing it with a pair of black high-waisted faux leather pants today. But again, breaking up that all black or all neutral silhouette is something that has been exciting to me. I still will give you all black, y'all. You know what channel you clicked on today. However, I've been excited to mix it up, okay? The other sweater I have in a fun color, y'all, is this one, which y'all love. Y'all commented on this cashmere sweater in my last video where I was talking about how to stop shopping or how to curb your unnecessary spending. I'll put it like that. And it is by Aqua. Again, it is cashmere. It is in a size medium. I got this from Bloomies. Bloomies is like a concept store. They don't have too many of them. They don't have an online presence yet, but it's a concept store that is the little sister of Bloomingdale's. And we happen to have a Bloomies in Mosaic District in Fairfax in Northern Virginia. Now I checked and this is still available on the Bloomingdale's website as well. Aqua is a great brand, y'all. I am actually now obsessed with this. I'm obsessed with the cashmere. It's so soft on the skin, and the fact that it's this bright, beautiful neon pink color, I'm just here for it, okay? With the brooch on it, or with a nice long black cardigan, maybe a cute little hat. We'll get there in a minute. And I feel like you would just kill the game with this, girl. I mean, the color alone is speaking volumes. What you're saying is winter? What winter? I see you. I see that 30-degree temperature, and what? I'm still gonna stunt. That is what a neon sweater gives, okay? And so I'm so happy that I have this in my collection and would highly recommend a very bright color as well, okay? Now the last sweater I'll talk to y'all about, it's also from Bloomies, and this one I love, y'all, because of the embellishment on it. So I picked this up and it was on sale. It may have been like 50 bucks. If I can still find it, I'll definitely link it down below. But girl, get into these buttons. And the thing I love about it is that each button is slightly different. That's what we're paying for. That's what we're paying for, okay? Got it from Bloomies, but it's by a company called, I think it's pronounced Bash. It's B-A-ampersand-S-H, okay? And I have loved them for years. They actually have a boutique at Tyson's Galleria. Never bought anything from the boutique, but I would always go in, look around. Very cute pieces, y'all. And what I love about this sweater, or cardigan, whatever you want to call it. I actually wore this in my 2022 planner setup video. But is that I recognize by looking at how it's styled on the website, is that it actually, girl, why it's reversible? It is a 2-for-1, okay? And who doesn't love that? Who does not love that? So I love wearing this like with a nice push-up bra, my bra from Understands to Uplift, y'all, and just giving them all the cleavage, okay, which is another great thing to do during the winter months when we're always so kind of bundled up, is to also be like, well, don't forget, I got a little besame mucho. You remember that episode of The Cosby Show? Anyway, we've digressed, okay? Don't forget I got a little something up here. Don't think I won't, bam, pull the girls out. That's what I feel like this Bash cardigan slash sweater gives. And so those are 3 examples of, once again, colored or embellished sweaters that I think you're going to want to pull out of your closet, girl, that you're going to, if you are shopping, you're going to want to add to your list of the kind of things that are going to make getting dressed during the coldest months of the year exciting. Next up, girl, let's talk about fun scarves. Pattern scarves, scarves that are brightly colored. I had talked about scarves too many times to count on this channel, most recently in my like luxury starters video, but also in my, I think, fall trends video. I talked about scarves as well. Some of my favorites are by Dior and by Loewe. So the one that I have here is actually technically, Dior considers it to be a blanket because it is, y'all, look how big this thing is. Absolutely humongous, okay? It is in the classic blue, as you can see, oblique pattern, and I just feel like it is a stunt piece. It is a statement piece. I'm gonna pop up a picture and show y'all. I wore this yesterday on top of a camel coat. Look at what this thing gave. Look, do you see what it gave? Such a simple outfit, but the scarf is so eye-catching. And if you're not somebody who wants to be logo down, I feel you, girl. I think Loewe makes great ones. Obviously, Acne Studios makes great ones. There are, I'm sure, a bunch of different options on the high street. I will link ones that I love down below. But if you have a scarf on that's giving the girls a little something, and my favorite way to wear it is to put it on top of, oh, this is warm. Why do I feel like I just kind of like entered into my mother's womb? Maybe that's a bad analogy. But what I'm saying is like the warmth just gathered me. And so if you have a fun scarf, a bright scarf, if you have a scarf that is going to get a girl's, you know, a vibe, my favorite way to wear it is to put it on top of my coat. And I'm actually going to pair this with a coat in a little while to show you what I'm talking about, because I think the scarf is the layering piece, is the accessory that can speak the loudest this time of year. So if you don't have a great scarf, girl, this is your sign to invest in a good one, and to do so in a fun pattern or a bright color. Let's stick with accessories, y'all, and let's go to hats next. And I've talked about hats before, but I have 2 that I want to share with you in today's video. The first one I stole from Ray. I mean, that's a thing, right? She actually just got this from one of our good friends. She purchased it for her. It didn't fit. She shipped it to Ray, and then I tried it on and I said, oh, well, this is actually mine. It's by a company called GG Pip. I have never heard of them, but it's 100% Australian wool. We all have seen fedoras before. Definitely pro tip, a great fedora, especially if it's in a fun color, is going to get you a lot of bonus points this time of year. But what I love about this one is, girl, do you see how high the top of the hat is? Girl. It's giving Erykah Badu. You can't tell me this is not a look. This is a look. A fun hat with your black wool coat on, and then you put on a hat like this in a contrasting color. It's going to eat It is going to eat. It is really going to be that standout piece similar to a scarf that is going to bring your winter look together. On top of course, just very simply keeping your head warm. You know, like I'm a bald head scallywag. Like I need a hat for just, you know, warmth purposes, right? But it also is a great style piece as well. So I don't know if this comes in sizes or not, but I could obviously push it down pretty far on my head. I tend to like to wear my hats a little bit like lower in the front so that it feels more like a top hat, if that makes sense. And so I absolutely love wool fedoras. I love ones that have wide brims, and then this one gets bonus points because it also has a high top. I'm not sure what you call this piece right here on the hat. Crown, maybe? Yeah. Let's go with crown. So those two things together, I think, give it a very interesting vibe, and again, can really bring something extra to your outfit. Now, outside of a great fedora, okay, and I will link some of my faves down below, I think another thing you could do is a fun beret. And y'all have seen my Dior beret before. I'm sorry, I'm about to turn into Mackenzie's mama, just FYI. So Mackenzie's mama's gonna put this one right here on, girl. When she goes to brunch, she's gonna go to brunch with her girlfriends, okay? You know, other Jack and Jill participants, maybe a little mocha moms. And so they're gonna go to brunch on a Sunday as they talk about all of the foreign languages that their children have acquired. Mackenzie's now speaking Cantonese as well as French fluently. And this is just a hat that she's going to have on with that veil slightly perched over her right eye. And she also talks about her investment portfolio and how well she and Travis have been doing in the market. Okay, that's what this hat gives. Sis is bad. Sis is bad. I'm just wondering what occasion would this not stunt on somebody? Like there's a long list. The list goes from here to forever of the occasions that you could put this hat on and disrespectfully shut down a function, a restaurant, girl, the church. The deaconess board would vacate out the building immediately when you walked in with this thing on. So, a great hat this time of year, and look at what it just does. I'm wearing a baby blue sweater and then these high-waisted black faux leather pants, and then I put this on, and let's say I had on a black pump. That's what we call fashion. That's what we call fashion. And y'all, these are just like little small tweaks that we're making to what we already would traditionally wear. We just gonna hit them with the heat, all right? So that is the hat category of great pieces to add to be stylish during winter. Next up are shoes, y'all. And I think a great way to add interest to your outfit this time of year when it is very cold outside is to do a boot in a contrasting color. Now, I think about the fact that if it is very cold, I'm talking about where I am right now, we've been between 20 and like low to mid 30s. If it is that cold outside, then you're probably gonna be wearing your longer coat. And so much of your outfit is going to be hidden until you get to the function, okay? Now, wearing a contrasting boot, whether it is white or silver or gold, some sort of metallic, for example, is great because it is going to contrast with your coat and make you look super stylish, even though your full outfit cannot be seen. Does that make sense? So it's almost like you are tricking the eye to make the eye think that the outerwear is the outfit and not what's inside of the coat. You see what we just did there? Okay. And when you throw on that boot, that's gonna do it. Now, I talked about why I felt like a white boot was so important in your wardrobe in my winter shoes or my fall shoes video. Make sure you watch that next if you haven't already seen it. Because I talked about how I used to lament a white shoe, how we didn't have the best relationship. I thought they were made for the usher board ministry and for children under 5. But when I got a white shoe and when I got a white boot, I instantly understood why it was so important. These are by a company called Inez. They were gifted to me last year. I love them. They are comfortable. They have stretch to fit my feet. And also I love the fact that the top has that sock quality, although they are 100% leather. The heel could definitely use a good it doesn't need to be repaired. Like the heel tap is fine, but they're white, so the leather is going to have to be kind of retouched over time, but nevertheless the heel is about 3 inches, but it is a wider heel, which makes them much more comfortable to walk in, and it also has an almond toe, which makes them much more comfortable to walk in. And so this is really my go-to boot whenever I want to add a pop to my outfit, especially if I want to contrast with my coat and I know that I'm not going to wear a pair of black boots, for example. I reach for the white boots, and these are great even if you have a very neutral wardrobe or if you have a colorful wardrobe. Actually, I think either way a white boot is great this time of year. And my next category, y'all, is fun or statement denim. What can we do on the bottom that is really going to be different, right? That is going to make us want to get up, get out of hibernation, put on a coat, girl, to go down to the bar to have a French 75. What can we do on the bottom? And for me, because I'm such a denim girl, it's statement jeans, okay? So y'all have seen these a bunch of times. I'll also pop up a picture that I recently took. I actually shot these, God willing, for a magazine that will be published very soon, but sneak peek right here, girl, hot off the presses, okay? I wore these with a cardigan, like a tweed short crop cardigan from Zara, and I think that pink paired with the black and white slayed it down, dressed it down, busted down, girl. I'm talking about downtown. It was just amazing. It was absolutely amazing. And I think these color block jeans were some of the best denim investment I made in a very long time, because they were like $25-$30 from Nasty Gal, girl. And I was worried about cleaning them. Took them straight to the dry cleaner, and they came back in perfect condition. As you can see, we got that white panel on one side, that black panel on the other side, and it just has been a fun addition to my wardrobe this time of year. I've worn them with flat boots, with dressy boots, with sandals, with sneakers. I mean, they look good with everything, with a black turtleneck, as you can see, with a cropped blazer. Just the possibilities, the permutations are absolutely endless. And because they're black and white, a neutral color, I can even play with patterns on top of these as well. So just keep in mind, like, what kind of denim are you reaching for this time of year? And I think something that is going to pop is going to make getting dressed so much fun. And so I would reach for something like this during winter, and you know, just get a girl something new. Get a girl something new. Speaking of something new, is also these Margiela jeans. Now we're going from affordable to more pricey. The Margiela jeans that the fashion girls got. The fashion, listen, and the fashion girls influenced me on these, and I've talked about them before in my denim review video, because they are the Margiela jeans that have the cuts on the side. I saw these someplace recently actually on sale, so if I can find them, I will make sure that I link them. Someone asked me what size I got in these, and they are a size 42. I got these in a size 42, and they're actually a little big in the waist. I still need to get these tailored. But same concept, right? The idea of putting on a pair of boots that have slits on the side. If you're really conscious about the weather, the cold, you can always put tights underneath. Probably put on a cropped jacket so you can really show off that thigh meat on both legs, and girl, you got you a winter look, and also a great denim silhouette as well. I mean, we talked about finding ways to go beyond skinny jeans, keeping them in our closet because we need them to tuck them inside of tall boots, of course, but finding ways to go beyond that silhouette, and I think the Margiela jeans do that. Yours do not have to be Margiela, of course, but any kind of statement denim, something that's going to be either a different colorway or it's going to have different embellishments on them. I saw this pair of jeans that I've actually been toying with because they're on sale from Area with the crystals. Again, I am a denim girl, but with the crystals, and then you put on those white boots that I just showed y'all. You put on the jacket that matches it. Maybe you put on the pink turtleneck so that the heart on the chest is just the pink heartbeat. I thought you was here for fashion. Are you here for fashion or you not? Okay, so you here for fashion. You know what I'm talking about. You see the vision. Fun statement denim. And I am proud of myself for filming this video, y'all, because I'm from Florida, from a tropical climate. My favorite season is any season that's hot. And so I used to just run from getting dressed in the winter. I could not make the math. I could not figure it out. And so what I'm sharing with you are some tips that I've learned over the years, because I think I finally got my wardrobe into like a good space where I'm feeling like I'm still showing up like myself. I'm still, my style is still on display, even though it is very cold outside. And so statement denim is a great way to do so. And the last category, y'all, is a great colored or fun coat. Okay, we're going for a pattern coat. We're going for a coat, anything other than black and nude. How about that? Okay, I don't know how I'm going to actually title this category, but anything other than black and nude, anything other than gray or navy blue. Okay, go outside of the neutral box at least for one coat in your collection. Now for me, that would not be realistic probably for more than one or two, because I know what my base layers, what the foundation of my wardrobe look like. But when I can jump out there with a colored coat, girl, that is what I do. Now this one is from Sandro, and I shared with y'all before that it is not the warmest because it's not lined, although it is a wool and cashmere blend. So when I wear this, especially this time of year, I would make sure I was very well layered underneath. But one of the things that I love to do with this coat, y'all, is to play with the light blue and the dark blue. Look at that. That's delicious. And again, I'm going to do that trick that I told y'all of putting the sweater or the scarf, outside of the coat, okay? So you really got a nice pop there between the coat, that's the pretty baby blue, and then the dark blue of the Dior scarf. And just a sweatshirt, a pair of jeans, maybe you throw in the white boots if you really want to, razzle dazzle them. If not, you just put on a pair of sneakers, a cute pair of loafers. Your coat has done it all. Your scarf has been the accoutrement on the stunt. Okay, and then you're just gonna pair them things together and you're gonna eat the girls. That's what I think. That's what I think. I have seen so many great coats this time of year. I've seen great patchwork coats, great plaid coats. I've even seen a few metallic coats. I will link some at various price points down below if you are interested in adding a fun coat to your wardrobe this winter. And that is that on that, good people. Thank you so much for watching today's video all about how to have a bomb wardrobe and to remain stylish during the winter months. What category have I missed that you love this time of year? Let me know down below. I'm really interested to know, how do you remain stylish and warm at the same time? In the meantime, make sure you are following me over on Instagram for style and self-care inspiration, and I will see you good people across the internet. Peace.